Hi, and welcome to Crypto Crazy. I'm Cal, and today I'm going to give you the update on Strade for this week. So, if you don't know about the Strade project, please do listen. I'm going to tell you about what it does, and if you do already know about it, and if you've bought into it or are considering buying into it, but following it, let me give you an update of what's coming up. So, Strade, as it mentions, it's an autonomous yield protocol that helps you trade safer in a market of uncertainty, lack of data, and scam coins. So out there are a lot of coins, and as I'm sure you are as well as me, we've been involved in buying into coins that have ended up being scams, whether they rug pull or just take out liquidity and slowly die without any intention other than taking your money. Now, Strade is trying to give you information, better information, so you can make those decisions better. Not only avoid those scams, but also look at projects that are doing better. So it's very much like a coin market cap of smaller coins out there. And one thing I do want to mention before I get into more detail, you're probably thinking, well, there's a token sniffer out there that tells you all of these new coins, but what Strade is going to do is going to go beyond that. It's going to give you information. So if I'm looking at one of these projects and one of the recent ones here, any one of these, and you can see they come out so frequently. Look how many there are in the last few hours alone on Binance Smart Chain. Well, they will give you additional information. What is the market cap? What is the price? What changes have they had? Is the liquidity locked? And you've probably seen things like that in Poocoin as well. But Poocoin, you have to search for what you're looking for. This is going to give it to you as a data aggregator in a list, and you can tailor that to how you want to using filters. So that I think is absolutely amazing. So if you are new to this and you're thinking, well, this sounds like a great project, it should be on my radar, I should have heard about it. Well, they haven't really started doing any real marketing for it yet. They are building, and I know for a fact that they will have features coming out soon. When I say soon, probably not in the next few days, but in a month or so. And in the grand scheme of things, building something of that size is certainly, it does take time. So that's what they've come coming up. And this month they're talking about what they released what they have coming up. So they've got the light paper, and I think that's going to be out within the next week. They're going to show what the screen designs are for the first phase, so what the functionality is. And I know they're very much focused on user interface, user experience of using it. So some projects are very much about the functionality. These guys do want to make it so that it's more intuitive, so you can easily use it, easily absorb that information as well, and find what you're looking for. They're going to update the roadmap, and I think that's going to be more granular. At the moment, it's a very sort of, we're going to do this and that in very short, punchy points. Whereas I think they want to give more information. They got a new full-time developer on board this week, which is great. They're going to actually increase the marketing as well within this month, and I think, like I said, they've been very focused on the building, which is great. Promotion by new YouTubers, so it sounds like they have more YouTubers. I'm not promoting here. This is something that I'm involved in, so I like to bring the information out for it. Uh, and I bought into it as well. Medium articles, I always think Medium is great, especially for absorbing a lot of information. I certainly like to read through Medium articles. I certainly look for them for projects as well, just because it gives you more detail. All the other platforms are great for getting bits of information to see what's going on. Medium goes into a lot of detail, as does Reddit sometimes, but I do like Medium. And applications to list on CoinMarketCap alternatives. Now, I know CoinMarketCap, they do have quite a strict, rigid criteria in terms of getting listed. I know other places like CoinGecko, they did mention that they had applied to there. However, I imagine the backlog is vast, but there are other platforms as well which give you visibility. So that is something that they do have coming up as well, which I think is great. So just going back to the website and just kind of going to it, you can have a look at the chart, and you can buy by clicking onto this, and this loads up directly into Pancakeswap, to Strade, and just tells you a little bit about it. So it's community driven, safe liquidity, so it's locked. You do get rewarded for it. There's a 10% tax on all sales, and I think that sounds reasonable in terms of a lot of the projects out there, especially when they are going up a considerable amount. If you're making such a large profit from these sort of these projects, then 10% paid on that isn't a great amount, and 5% of that goes to the holders, rewarding them for holding it, and 5% goes into what looks like a fund which is going to be used for growth, and whether that's developing or marketing or whatever, listing, whatever it needs be, that is what it's going to be used for. So this just tells you that it brings that sort of information to you as well. So I think that is good. It tells you how to buy it on Strade. And this is what I was talking about, the roadmap. So they're talking about the listings, talking about launching as well. When I mean launching, I think that is more so the actual platform, and they are interested in doing their own swap. I think that's going to be pushed back further because they're going to really focus on the all these usabilities, the filters, and helping you try to buy it, and then continue to grow towards the end of the year. And they've got tools for DEX, and that includes their own swap, and then carry on building on their ecosystem. So you can click and have a look at their Twitter and the Telegram. You can join that, which again is still relatively small. And even if you just go to the number of holders, 125 isn't a great deal. And at the moment, the market cap is close to 200,000. If you can see, and I've mentioned this before, so a 200,000 market cap for a project which is very much just trying to build and not hype. So that is one of the things that did attract me to this project. It doesn't talk about it talks about trying not to hype and just getting people to buy for it to crash. So what we've seen just generally, and in a previous video I was talking about, even if it kind of, this is the general trend, it's good, because for the long term it is great. And what we've seen here is there's probably been some substantial buyers here, and then, as you can imagine, a bit of tail off. People start seeing the growth and they want to, and then it slowly carried on increasing. Then again, a couple of, or a few substantial buys, and obviously people selling off, locking in their profits, but it bounces back again. People selling and it bounces back, and I think it's kind of gone down a considerable amount since then from that high. But just generally looking at the trend of it going up, I think this is okay. And I think there are going to be people who bought in very early who are probably seeing, like 10, 15x returns, and then probably thinking that's all I'm after, which is fine as well. For me, I always try to look for the long term. Volatility is a lot. I've been involved in projects as well where I've probably earlier on panicked and thought this is a sell-off, and then it started to go up and it's gone even higher, and I'm thinking, okay, the next time it goes down I will buy in. But sometimes it really doesn't, and it goes up so fast that it's very difficult to get into. So just looking also at their Twitter, the number of followers is small. Again, I think they're just slowly building. I saw that they had just put up this just now as well, a poll just asking people what they like to see in terms of information. I obviously voted on that as well. So it looks like 2 people voted, and they voted my cap. Vote on it. Tell them what things you are after. If you are interested in information, more information when you are looking to buy projects, then just mention to them, and they are looking to add these things, and I think that is great. I also recommend the Telegram group. You'll see one thing that I do like about this project is how much they are all involved, how it's sensible. It's not just hype, it's not just buy and let's get to the moon and so on, and just memes, which is great for morale, but there is actual information. That they have a TikTok channel as well. They're trying to get in front of people, but not hype it, but very much just trying to get in front of people with the information about this is what the project does, this is what we're doing, what we want to build, these are the type of people, and they're very transparent as well. It's none of this kind of over promising or sensationalizing it. It's very much, we're going to be building, it's going to be a slow burn, but it's going to be solid, it's going to be helping the community, it's going to have real utility, and that is why we are building this. And I think that is a great thing to be doing as well. So there you go, that is Strade, the update. Like I said, I'm going to be bringing these weekly. Hopefully in the next one you can have a look at the light paper. There's going to be a bit more going on as well, maybe some insight into when the first feature would functionality, the first feature of the platform can potentially be released as well. Hopefully some indication on that. And I think it's a great project, which is why not only am I in it, I'm also bringing these updates as well, and I'm doing this for them. And again, This isn't a paid promotion. This is very much because I do like the project and I do want to see it succeed. And there are some guys who are involved in this who are very passionate about it as well as I am, as you can probably hear. So there you go. That is Strade. If you have enjoyed it, if you have liked it, please do give me a like. As always, do consider subscribing. I do bring out quite a wide range of videos. It's been a little bit difficult, and I did bring an update to that recently, just with the vast amount of projects that are being released daily. I do look through a lot of them, and a lot of them I don't think they are valuable to bring to you. I could just be making videos for the sake of making videos, but I don't want to do that. I do want to bring you value and things that I think will really help with your portfolio if you are buying, and whether that be small coins or medium-sized coins, just wherever the value is. So if you do like the sound of that, do consider subscribing. But there you go. That is Strade. I've been Cal. This is Crypto Crazy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.